A few months ago, I announced my original character animation challenge, and everyone's submissions were fantastic. There's a link to the video compiling everyone's submissions in the description in case you haven't seen it yet. But now it's time to announce the winners. And you know what? This was way harder than I expected. I truly love everyone's submissions so much. I have completely fallen in love with every single character you all came up with. They're all bright, fun, interesting, creative, and I love them. I've had such a fantastic time with this whole challenge, so narrowing things down and trying to pick a winner was so hard. If you want to see my full thoughts on everybody's submissions, I did do a 2-part stream where I talked about every single character's submission in detail. So if you want to hear my thoughts on every single one, there's a link to that in the description as well. In a perfect world, I could have everyone be a winner, but that's not how that works. I did draw everyone's characters as cute little chibis though, and there's going to be a link right at the very top of the description that leads to a Google Drive that has everyone's individual chibi files there. There's also going to be a link pinned to the top of my Twitter, and if you go there you can also see this big group shot of everyone's chibis all together too. So since I got so many amazing submissions, I figured it was impossible to narrow it all down to only one winner. So what I've decided to do is pick my top 3 favorite winners, and there's also the viewer voted on winner as well. So let's not beat around the bush any longer, revealing the first winner. Abigail Johnson by Onyx, a character for an original story idea who is immediately eye-catching with her more Western-themed attire, especially the large, impressive hat with the feather accents. I love that. But what I really loved about Abigail was the perfect execution of giving us exposition dialogue that not only told us about the world, but also about our character and her personality.
You wanna know my scars, huh?
A phenomenal setup to get Abigail to establish all this stuff. Using the scars angle as the point of the discussion, Abigail gets to tell us more about the fantastical monsters of this world.
Here was when a Jersey Devil got a good hold of me.
She regales us with her exploits of the threats she's faced and tells us how she beat them, which also tells us not only about Abigail's strengths and skills in combat, but also displays her personality, as she nonchalantly describes the various moments she's been on death's door.
Without the anti-venom and my healing ability, I would have died.
The real moment that intrigues me is when she suddenly becomes closed off when addressing the large scar on her neck.
Yeah. That's a whole other story.
She described drowning a monster in the mud. She talked about almost dying from venom. What could have possibly have happened here that she's not comfortable talking about? I'm so intrigued. This voice work, which was all very impressively done by Onyx herself, is just an amazing way to make me excited about this world and this character. I want to see way more. On top of the great dialogue, Onyx's animation is expressive and fluid. I love how much Abigail looks and moves around as she shows off her various body parts, and it's great. A spectacular animation that made me instantly intrigued by this character.
And this was a mishap when I was peeling potatoes.
Damien, aka Inferno, a character for an original story made by Piranha. It was a bold choice to give us a character who covers up their face with a full helmet. It's not always easy to display emotions without the aid of facial expressions. Fortunately, Damien is a very expressive character with how he holds his body, and it's especially helped out with Piranha's stellar voice performance for him.
All I gotta do is kill a big monster. Oh no. Alright, relax, Damien.
Piranha gives us a super fun, bite-sized story of Damien out on a mission to fight a monster, hyping himself up all the while.
Ah!
It's a very fun little scene, and Piranha's delivery for Damien and excellent timing makes every joke land so well. This entry legitimately cracks me up.
No. Maybe? No. Okay, you didn't make that sound.
It's an honestly super fun scene that I would love to see more of. Not only Damien, but I want to get to know all of these cool looking friends that he has too. This animation is so expressive and bright and creative and hilarious, and I love it.
I never want to do that again. Oh, son of a bitch.
Eris by Curly Art. This over-the-top, power-hungry lady is an original story from Curly Art, and she's fantastic.
I'll then make a stepping stone out of that gilded coin and snatch the Prime Minister's throne!
Not only was it a genius move to use these lines from Power from the Chainsaw Man dub to display Eris's personality, but it gave Curly Art a ton of freedom to push the expressions for Eris to 110%.
And my first act shall be to implement a 100% sales tax!
There's just so many amazing little details in this animation that I absolutely adore. The intricacies of her dress and the posh room she's in. We cut to so many different angles and Eris is constantly moving her whole body around as she riles herself up.
All you humans will kowtow to me.
It's a funny, visually bombastic animation, and Eris is just so expressive and fun. I'm dying to know more about her, to spend more time with this character and see what other antics she gets up to. Especially with this eccentric-looking cast of characters. Oh, she looks precious! Eris is so much fun, and this animation is beautifully detailed. Amazing work.
What better way to ensure the suffering of lowly mortals?
And finally, time to announce the winner of the viewer votes. It was actually a super close race between 4 different submissions, but the ultimate winner by 1 extra vote ended up being... It's easy to see why Pinky won over the hearts of so many people. She's downright precious. Pinky, made by Judgmental Productions, is inspired by the classic ghost of the same name from the Pac-Man series. And this rendition of Pinky is such a creative spin on the classic character. The iconic pixel style for Pinky's dress is super cute, but I think the little heart-shaped accents and big, iconic-looking pigtail really elevates the design above and beyond, keeping things simple but also easily recognizable.
If I were dead, I'd give you a super big hug right now.
Another touch I love is this echo effect Judgmental has put on his voice here. It really sells the ethereal, ghost-like nature of Pinky. Just an overall fantastic animation that's really, really bouncy, snappy, and expressive. Well done, and congratulations. So, with that, the 2023 OC Animation Challenge comes to a close. I'm definitely planning on doing another one of these again next year, so keep your eyes open for that. Start brainstorming fun ideas you want to play around with. And in the meantime, let's show everyone who's participated in this challenge a bunch of love and support. Not only the 4 winners, but everybody. It was awesome seeing everyone doing such a fun and creative things with their original characters and their animations. Thank you all so much for participating in this challenge. I had a ton of fun, and I hope you all did too. Shout out to my $10 patrons, you're all amazing. Nako, Cool Duck, Andrew, Ramiel, Valhalla Knight, Chamomile, G Extreme, Classy Critic, Noah Perkins, Sunny Shy, Jake, Amber, Hype Man, Zero to Hero, Scaring Crows, Not All That Evil, Messiah Complex, Jacob, Virus, Ben's Sketchbook, The Watcher, Omega Fighter, Trash, Wild Pilot, and The Infinity Effect. Thank you for following me on this very large OC Animation Challenge adventure that we've had. I thought about it so long ago, and it's crazy that it's been so long getting up to this point, and I can't wait to do it again. I think it was fantastic. It was so much fun. I can't believe everyone had such amazing submissions, and I loved all of them so much. Oh my god, that's so amazing. Thank you all for participating. I will be getting into contact with the winners. I'll be emailing you all. And also remember, if you put in a submission, you have your chibi art available. It's in the Google Drive. It's the link at the very top of the description. So there's also links to it also in the other videos that I've had for this OC Animation Challenge, so you can find the links everywhere, so they should be easy to find. Make sure you get your chibi art, you can download the file, and you can do whatever you want with the chibi art. It's all yours. Take it to a Staples and make stickers or posters or put it on a t-shirt. Do whatever you want. It's all yours. Thank you so much for everything. This has been so much fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.